Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. You guys all know that if it's August, most vegan or food related YouTubers are putting out some back to school related videos. So this is my back to school lunch video for 2019. I honestly have put out a ton of different lunch idea videos before. I have some budget friendly ones, I have some general meal prep ones, I have some basic lunch ideas, I have breakfast ideas. I have a whole playlist dedicated to that, just so you know. I will link it in the top corner of the screen if you want to check it out. But today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 easy lunch ideas that are great for back to school and also are dorm room friendly. Some of them might need a few modifications, but for most of them you can make everything you need in the microwave, or sometimes you don't even need any sort of heating device at all. So that's pretty great because I know a lot of you guys are going to college or maybe don't have full-time access to a kitchen or just looking for some healthy on-the-go meal ideas. So I got them all right here. You can't see 2 of them because they are in metal containers, but I will show you a little preview before we get into the recipes. We're going to be making a Mediterranean chickpea salad. I actually shown you guys that before, but there's a little twist on it this time. We're also going to be making some loaded sweet potato boats with some spiced white beans, some spinach, and a drizzle of tahini. And then last but not least, we are going to be making some spinach, hummus, and sun-dried tomato roll-ups. If I can open the box, are located right here in this adorable little bento box. So those are the 3 recipes I'll be showing you today. Another great thing about these recipes is that a lot of them do use similar ingredients. So if you want some variety in your school lunches and you don't want to eat the same thing every day during the week, you could totally make 1, 2, or all 3 of these recipes, and you won't be spending a ton of money at the grocery store. So without further ado, let's get into the recipes. So first up, we are going to be making that Mediterranean chickpea salad, and this is really easy. You don't need any cooking materials to make it. You just need a pretty big bowl to mix everything together. So we're going to start by making our dressing in the bottom of the bowl, and for this you'll need lemon juice. If you do live in a dorm, you could buy that stuff that comes in a plastic bottle too. I prefer fresh, but you know, work with what you got. We're also going to add a tablespoon of tahini to make things a little bit creamy, and then we are just going to whisk this together to form a uniform consistency. And now we are going to add some Italian seasoning to this mix to give our chickpea salad a little bit more flavor. Now we're going to add in our chickpeas. You can totally use canned chickpeas for this recipe if you like, along with some cucumber, some chopped red bell pepper, some cherry tomatoes, and some finely diced red onion, and some Kalamata olives. And if you don't like olives, you could leave those out too. But now we're just going to mix everything together until the dressing evenly coats all of the ingredients and everything is nice and well incorporated. And that is pretty much it, guys. You can season with salt and pepper to taste. But then you can just store this in some jars and pop it in your mini fridge or your regular fridge and have some whenever you want. It's a really great, easy, portable lunch. And it's also pretty versatile too. You could put this on top of mixed greens or eat it with crackers, or you can make lettuce cups with it, stuff it in a tortilla or wrap. If I was just taking this, I would definitely pack snacks as well, but I do have some snack suggestions for you guys in the next few recipe videos, so we'll get to those. Actually, the next few recipes, not recipe videos. Anyways, let's move on to the next recipe. Our next lunch suggestion are some white bean and sweet potato boats. This is a great on-the-go lunch, but it's also a great dorm room dinner if you are interested in doing that as well. So to start out, we are going to roast a sweet potato. Obviously, wash your sweet potato. I prefer to leave the skin on, and you're just going to poke some holes in it with a knife and then place it on a baking tray. If you live in a dorm, you can use your toaster oven, like I'm using my toaster oven tray here. You can also microwave sweet potatoes just for a few minutes. They won't get as caramelly, but it still works. And then while our sweet potato roast, we are going to season our beans. So I'm just using some canned white beans here. You can really use any beans you find at the store. And we're going to add in some Italian seasoning again, because we don't want to have a million spices in our dorm room, and just mix that until it is well combined. And at about this time, your sweet potato should be done. If you microwave it, it only takes like 3 to 5 minutes. If you roast it, it could take 45 minutes to an hour or so. But you're looking for that caramel ooze like I just showed you. And now to assemble our boats, we're also going to use some rice. I actually found this microwave brown rice, and it works pretty well. So it's a great dorm room hack. Trader Joe's also sells frozen pre-cooked brown rice. So if you don't have access to a rice cooker or a stovetop, you could do that. Or you could just cook regular rice on your stovetop. But after your rice is cooked and steamy and ready to go, we can assemble our sweet potato boats. So I'm making this more kind of like a salad, I guess. I'm putting a bed of baby spinach down because I always feel more satisfied if I eat some greens with my meal and, you know, get a little extra health in there. We're going to top it with our roasted sweet potato, just slice it in half and open it up to form a boat. As you can see, it's really soft and caramelly and ooey gooey delicious. And then now we're going to add in a couple of spoonfuls of brown rice as well as a couple of spoonfuls of our beans. So you could totally make more than one sweet potato at once and meal prep this for the week. It will definitely make enough servings for a couple of days. And then here I just topped it with some cherry tomatoes and a drizzle of tahini, and that's pretty much it. And I do have some snack suggestions. Maybe you could pack it with some trail mix, some energy bites. I have a ton of different energy bite recipes on my blog, and some fresh berries like blueberries. You could pack an apple, have it with some potato chips or pretzels, whatever floats your boat. But that's it for that meal idea. And then last but not least, we are going to be making some hummus and veggie roll-ups. This recipe is really simple, but it's so delicious and it's really easy to customize too. You could totally use different veggies in the filling. So you're going to start out using a tortilla. You can use a regular tortilla or a gluten-free tortilla, a white tortilla, a wheat tortilla, whatever you fancy. And then now I'm spreading some of my homemade garlic hummus on it, but you could also use store-bought hummus. And then now we're just going to top it with our veggies. So we got some baby spinach, some finely chopped carrot. I will say whatever veggies you use, make sure they're chopped finely because this is going to allow the roll to roll a little better. And then as you can see, I just sprinkled some sun-dried tomatoes on there, and now we're just gonna roll it up. Hence the name. So you're just going to pinch the tortilla as firmly as you can. That way the roll is tight and it's not loose and won't fall apart after you cut it. I mean, I suppose you could eat it like this, like a wrapped burrito, but I think it's more fun to slice it up. It's kind of like an American sushi, except it's not really like sushi at all. But it forms these really pretty pinwheels. This is a great on-the-go lunch. You can make as many of these as you want. It would also be a great snack. It's a great party appetizer. Like I said, you can totally switch up the fillings inside, change the flavor of hummus, maybe add some red pepper or some carrot next time, or you can serve it in a bento box. So here I served it with a side salad and then the similar snacks as last time, some energy bites and stuff like that. But it's really easy, portable, on-the-go lunch. All right, guys, and those are the 3 easy recipes. Honestly, these are great lunches or easy dinners. I personally, when I lived in college, I made my breakfast and my lunch sometimes in my dorm room, and then dinner I usually went to the dining hall. Sometimes for lunch I went to the dining hall too, where I would just make a sandwich or something. Honestly, I wish I had something like a Mediterranean chickpea salad instead of my sad school salad bar that was oftentimes soggy. But along those lines, if you are looking for breakfast ideas, I did just post a breakfast idea video. Maybe it's coming after this. Either way, it will be linked below. And also don't forget to check out that playlist with other school lunch ideas. Lunch, like all meals of the day, are very important, especially when you're in school. I know if I didn't eat enough for lunch, I would get hit with that afternoon slump and not want to do any work at all, which is not good when you're in college and taking classes that you're paying for that's going to further your education. So don't forget to eat lunch and, you know, fuel your body. Stay hydrated, pack lots of snacks. Along those lines, things like that. You probably already know that because you have parents. But if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want more dorm room friendly recipe ideas or budget friendly recipe ideas in the comments below. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that little button right down there. I post 1 to 2 new videos every single week. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, whatever time of day it is for you. And I look forward to virtually seeing you in the next video. Bye.